On a quiet morning in July 1965, in Valensole, France, a lavender farmer named Maurice Massey was about to experience something incomprehensible. As he started his day at around 5:45 a.m., he heard an unusual noise, prompting him to look over his field. To his astonishment, there was a metallic craft perched on slender legs right above his lavender. The strange shape of the craft was unlike anything Maurice had ever seen. Despite a growing sense of unease, he decided he needed to investigate what was sitting in his field. With curious trepidation, Maurice began walking towards the craft. He soon spotted two small beings positioned beside the ship. They stood no taller than 4 feet in length, with disproportionately large heads, huge black empty eyes, and tiny slits for mouths. Their bodies were thin and wiry, with fluid, unworldly movements. As he approached, the beings finally noticed Maurice, and for a moment, they faced off with each other in curious observation. Then, without provocation, one of the beings raised a metallic tube-like device which emitted an unknown beam, and suddenly, Maurice found himself frozen in a form of stasis, conscious but unable to move. He could only watch on as these creatures approached and observed him for over a minute. As they watched him, they communicated in a peculiar, guttural sound, which was unlike any language Maurice had ever heard. He detected no hostility from them, only a calm curiosity. For several minutes, they explored the area, performing tests and gathering vegetation. Then, just like that, they entered their ship. Maurice watched as the craft rose silently into the air, disappearing after moving just 60 yards away. Left immobile for another 20 minutes, the frozen stasis Maurice had found himself in finally abated. He stood there, confused and disoriented, having no idea what had just happened to him. Maurice later found the ground where the UFO had landed marked with holes. The lavender had withered and the soil altered, refusing to grow healthy plants for years afterwards. It was as if the soil had turned to concrete, unusually rich in calcium. After the encounter, Maurice reported extreme drowsiness, and his wife noted a deep change in him, as if he was communicating with the beings even after they left. He considered the landing spot sacred, vowing to protect it and keep it in his family forever. While there were no other witnesses, the physical evidence was clear. Soil tests performed by the French government confirmed something unusual had occurred. Skeptics might claim Maurice invented the story for attention, but why would a modest farmer in 1965 France go to such lengths? He didn't seek the spotlight. He simply shared his story. Was it boredom? Or did he truly encounter something beyond our understanding?